doing well. So the title of my video today is Why Losing Weight Didn't Magically Make Me Happy and What Actually Did. So if you are watching this live, please say hello so I can say hi back to you. And if you're watching on the replay, hashtag replay so I can come back later and say hi to you then. So if you guys are on YouTube, or if you're not watching this on YouTube, I would love it if you went over to my YouTube channel, clicked on the subscribe button and the bell to receive notifications for every time I come live. I would love to have you guys on that channel as well, because then you can see the whole library of things that I have available and just hang out with me in that space too. So going back to the title of my video today is Why Losing Weight Didn't Magically Make Me Happy and what actually did. So I wanted to tell you guys a little bit about my journey if you didn't know already. I have some new faces that are always coming into my social media space, so I wanted to just give you guys a little bit of insight to what my story is. So, I went on a journey of losing weight about, 7 years ago, and I had lost about 80 pounds. So my kind of idea for losing weight, or my reason for losing weight at the time, was I was feeling kind of unworthy. I wasn't feeling like I was enough for either my friends or my family or my spouse or my kids. And I felt like something needed to change in order for me to be happy. And I am like a recovering people pleaser and all those things too. So, um, uh, so that was a part of my journey too, is that I was always trying to please everybody else and not feeling like it was ever enough for all these things. And so I thought that the way for me to feel better about myself was to lose weight. Society has done a really good job of teaching us that in order to be happy, that our scale needs to change and be a certain number, and our pant size or shirt size needs to be a certain size in order for us to be happy, or considered given permission to be happy, right? And so I'm not saying this because because a lot of people out there do want to lose weight, and a lot of people are losing it for the reasons that of their health, or their, like if health is your reason, then I believe that, yeah, okay, I agree. But I think it's just analyzing the whole point of why you want to lose weight, if you do want to lose weight, and not, because honestly, I don't know, and I know that maybe there's people out there that have lost weight and that has made them happy, but for me it didn't. So I got to this because losing weight consistently is super, super, super hard. And not to say that you shouldn't do hard things. It's just, so in my mind, I felt like in order to be happy, I needed to lose weight. I needed to be that certain size on the scale in order for me to be happy. So when I got to my 80-pound weight loss journey, and I kind of was at this kind of like point of like, okay, I'm not really losing anymore, so this is kind of where I'm at. So I should be happy now. So I've checked all those boxes. The happiness should be here now. So when it wasn't, you guys, I was really sad. I didn't know what to do. I put all this work and effort in. I've missed family dinners. I missed functions. I wouldn't have cake at birthday parties. I specifically didn't go out with my family for, like, we would just stay in, because I'm like, I just can't even go out, because I can't. I didn't have the willpower to be sociable and not make choices that I would then feel like I had to starve myself for. So anyway, so through all that kind of like willpower and that time of losing all that weight, and then to get at the end of it and not be happy, I just didn't know what to do. I'm like, well, I did what they told me to do. I lost weight, and now why am I not happy now? So it didn't magically make me happy, and then I was quite lost. And then I felt, even after losing 80 pounds, I still felt like I wasn't worthy, I wasn't enough. And then in turn, my relationship suffered for it. Like, didn't feel, like I wanted to be intimate with my spouse. I didn't, and a lot of people that know me probably didn't know this part about my life, that I did feel really sad about myself because I put all that effort in and then I still felt that same way. So the lucky part is that I've done a lot of personal development and personal growth, and I found out the things that for me have made me happy, and I just wanted to share them with anyone who is listening, who kind of feels the same way on that they have to have a certain. You guys might be able to hear my bulldogs fighting in the background. And so I wanted to just give you guys some insight into my journey on what the things that have helped me, and then just knowing that it's okay that, if you have, and just I would love to hear from anyone who maybe has gone along a similar journey of losing weight and then realizing that that wasn't the key to happiness, and then what you did to help yourself kind of turn it around. So the things that have helped me, like the first thing that has helped me in my acceptance of kind of the self-love piece, of self-love at any size, is I've learned that mindset is huge. I've learned that if the power of my thoughts and the power of my thinking are going to determine how I show up for life, how I feel in life, and my happiness. So I've done this through lots of different avenues, through journaling, through affirmations, doing a lot of this work on learning who I am, discovering that happiness comes from within. My inner world creates my outer world. And so doing and affirmations are a part of my everyday. Journaling is a part of my everyday, and it just keeps me in that mindset of I am worthy, I am enough, I am here for a purpose, I live a life I am proud of, and I found out who I really was. And a lot of that has come from journaling and affirmations. And so you can go in a lot of my other videos. I kind of explain my morning practice with journaling and affirmations, so you can catch that video if you kind of want to learn more about that. And so another thing that I've learned that has helped me on my journey of kind of self-love is stepping out of comfort zones. So kind of working on that whole part of looking at your life and just thinking, have I stepped out of comfort zones? Have I done things in my life that I felt really uncomfortable about? Like, for example, I've shared this before, but my yoga journey was a journey that I really had to step out of a comfort zone. I felt like I would be a beached whale on a yoga mat, and that I wasn't worthy of being in a yoga class because of my size, and that I wasn't able to do the poses that everyone else could. And if I couldn't do those poses and look like those people, then I wasn't worthy of being in a yoga class. And so I shied away from it for a long time, and then I stepped out of that comfort zone and went to a class, and that's led me to being a yoga teacher for 7 years now. And so that part of stepping out of the comfort zones, even though you may feel so strongly about, nope, I can't do that. Nope, that's not me. Nope, I gotta be a certain size to be able to do that. Stepping outside of whatever comfort zone that is for you, it might just be the best decision of your life, is the way I look at it, because the things and the opportunities where I have stepped out of comfort zones is the point of my life that good change has happened. So don't be afraid to step out of comfort zones, and just think of what if I did this and it turned out really awesome, which the things that I have stepped out of comfort zones with have always eventually turned out really life-changing in a positive way. So yeah, so then the third thing I wanted to, that kind of has been what's actually worked for me in my key to happiness and self-love, is coaching and development. So like I said, the personal development piece, like I've read lots of books or listened to audio on personal development. I've hired coaches or mentors, been in masterminds, like having those people that can help you work through that hard stuff, and just getting to know yourself better, doing that self-discovery piece, kind of like I talked about with the journaling and the affirmations. But with having those mentors or coaches or people in your life who can help you kind of work through the muck or sit beside you in the muck, are able to then see you flourish and help you to kind of see maybe things that you didn't see before, or things that you just need a little help seeing, right? So I owe a lot of my happiness to the work that I've done with coaches and mentors, and I continue to do that, and it's helped me to become the person that I am now. And so um, yeah, so I think like it weighs heavy on my heart that I know that there's people out there that feel really low about their self-love and their happiness, and feeling that feeling of being unworthy or not enough, or um, letting their size determine their self-love as well. Because you guys, you are all amazing exactly as you are. You don't need to think that size is going to determine your happiness. And so I just want you guys to know that, because I just love you guys. And I think I wish people could have that more. And that's part of my whole thing that I'm trying to put out into the world, is I just want people to feel that self-love for themselves, because I really think that that's a key to a lot of the areas in our life. If your life is flourishing and you are flourishing, then I feel like your self-love is in check. You, because if you love yourself, you have more confidence, you have more, you forgive easily or more easily, you have boundaries and you stick to them. You're more creative, and then you also set dreams and goals with all those things too, right? So um, so yes, so it's really, my journey has taught me that I can love myself in whatever size I am. I may be smaller one day and bigger one day, but that doesn't determine how much I love myself. So um, I wish that for you, and I would love to help anybody with that who needs to see how wonderful they are and how much that they too should learn to kind of go on that journey of self-love and self-discovery. Um, Not to say like I don't want to sit here and say that I don't have days where I feel kind of down. Um, like I said, I keep saying it's a journey, because it is a journey. You're always working on yourself. You're always trying to better yourself and learn from your mistakes, and um, figure out what works for you and what doesn't. And so I struggle with that too. It's not to say that I've figured everything out, absolutely. But I do feel the things that I've done have helped me so much, and I just hope that people can also take those leaps in order to help themselves as well. So, a couple things before I head out of here is I did talk about coaching a little bit in this video and how it's helped me. So if you I do have a self-love through the chakras coaching program that I take people through, um, kind of self-love discovery through kind of energy work and chakra work, with like um, all kinds of wonderful things to kind of help you on your self-love journey and help you to see the beauty in yourself and the love that you should have or could have for yourself. So message me the word chakra if you would love to learn more about what I offer, or if you want to have like a quick chat or Zoom or something like that. I'd love to connect with you guys if that's something you're interested in. You can, the link to my website is in this video. So you can just click on there, or you can message me on whichever social media platform you are watching this on. So there's that. And then, as I was talking about journaling, I have a couple different ways that you can discover the power of journaling with me. I have a Find Your Magic journal that is released now. It's been published. And I also have a Find Your Magic journaling course that takes you through self-love through journaling. The journal just takes you through, like, literally, it's like a self-love journal. That takes you through different sections to help you work on your self-love journey. And then I also have a 8-week course that takes you through those same kind of prompts, but adding some meditation and yoga and affirmation work to that as well. So the link to those things are in the description of this video as well. My journaling course is half off right now, so if it is something that you would like to try for yourself or go on that journey with me, I would love to have you guys in there. So there's that. And then what is that should we talk about? We will say right down here is, if you are watching in this group, this is being broadcasted to a couple different places. So if you're not already in my free community, we do lots of good work there on kind of, and kind of just working on our self-discovery and our self-love, and we do that through a lot of different therapeutic and holistic approaches. So we are a group of women who are empowering each other to love our imperfectly perfect selves and working on self-love at any size. So we would love to have you in there. That is on Facebook. So if you are on Facebook, you can ask to join, and we would love to welcome you into that community. So that's all I had for you guys. I hope you have the best weekend, and we will see you again next week. So take care, guys. Talk to you soon.